Music. We all listen to it, and if you're anything like me, you listen to it maybe a little too much. Today I want to talk about a specific artist who makes a specific kind of music. The internet has a way of varying artists to create something different instead of chasing whatever's popular that week. That brings me to Little Tommy J. To most people, he's just another YouTube musician with not a lot of following. But to me, he's one of the most creative artists on the platform. His music isn't trying to go viral. It isn't built for TikTok or designed to maximize viewership. It exists because it's something that he wanted to make, and you can hear that certainly in every track. At first listen, though, I can understand why someone wouldn't want to get into it. It's weird, it's unconventional, melodies drift in unexpected directions. The sounds almost feel dreamlike and can't really fit in any one genre. If you're expecting a catchy pop hook or something to grab your attention in the first 10 seconds, this probably isn't your music. But that's exactly why I love it. It doesn't ask you to consume it, it just asks you to sit with it. Not only does he make songs, but at the end of the year, he'll take every song that he made, usually 6 or 7 of them, and remix them all together into one giant remix. Now you might be thinking, okay, so what? But that's the thing. Most people could throw a bunch of songs together and call it a mix. But Tommy somehow makes it feel like it should have been that way. Every transition is smooth, every song flows into the next, and by the end you're almost feeling like you're listening to one long song instead of a bunch of separate ones. I think that's what makes his music special. Even though the remixes are based on completely different games, they all kind of still have the same feeling. You can tell that they're his not even by looking at the title. It's weird, it's different, but somehow it all fits together. But I want to talk about how it's kind of special to me and the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place. I think the cool part is he actually made me want to play games that I'd never heard of before. I'll hear one of his remixes and fall in love with the atmosphere, and then I'll go look up the game because I want to know where that feeling came from. And this has happened to me more than once. And I think that's a really special thing that an artist can do. Not just remixing music from games, he's introducing people to worlds that they probably would have never found otherwise. So I want to start with one of my favorite games that he actually introduced me to, Hollow Knight. Before I even played the game, I heard his remix of it. I hadn't heard anything about Hollow Knight, but there was something about the remix that made me want to check it out. The music captured this feeling inside of me that I can't really explain, and eventually I gave the game a shot because of it. The cool part is while playing the game, I'll hear little sounds or melodies that Little Tommy J had used in his song, and I get a little piece of where he got that from. In a way, it kind of takes me right back to the song from that sound effect. Even now when I play Hollow Knight years later, I can't help but think about the version of the song that he made. And now I realize what we listen to is a personal thing, and the things that I listen to may not resonate with everybody else. But I wanted to put a spotlight on someone who I thought didn't get enough attention and really deserved the spotlight. When you sit down and consider the sheer level of craftsmanship that it takes to make stuff like that, it becomes impossible to deny. It's really hard to see how this person isn't popular or has reached a wider audience. Now, it could be that video game remixes are like a really small, part of the internet space, and I'm just, looking at a really niche corner and hoping that it was bigger. And there's probably some copyright issues with using other people's, property and stuff to make songs. I don't know if you're allowed to do stuff like that or it becomes like your own stuff. But I've always viewed Little Tommy J as this artist that I hope everybody kind of stumbles upon one day. Kind of how I think everybody should play Skyrim at least once. I think that, this person should be seen by everybody at least once. But regardless of why, I've always viewed Little Tommy J as one of those artists that are really rare and you stumble on once or twice in your lifetime maybe, and to not take for granted the art that people make because, that was bad. Don't keep that. But thank you guys for watching my video. Sorry for the change in scenery. I'm currently going through a move, so I appreciate it. But if you like the video, like it or something, I don't know. Check him out. I'm gonna leave it in the description below. I think his music's great. Please, seriously, you should check him out. Again, thank you. Bye.